Hello YouTube, welcome back to another Books to Cook video. Today, we're doing a sort of Dead by Daylight experiment, if you will. Today we're going to find out if 3 gen builds are still viable. As you know, in the latest patch in Dead by Daylight, 3 gen builds are supposed to be impossible now, because behavior has made it to where the maximum amount of regression events that can happen to a generator is now 8. However, behavior has also, in this patch, removed gen tapping. Gen tapping is when a survivor stops the regression on a generator just by touching it. And normally, you can stop that with this perk, Overcharge, which will make it blow up if they don't miss the skill check, or if they do miss the skill check, that is. But now, a survivor has to work on a generator for 5 seconds until it stops regressing. Today, we're going to be working with a few different perks that are going to help us in this 3 gen that's going to be on Grave of Glenville, which is one of the most notorious maps for 3 gen builds. The first of which is going to be Dead Man's Switch. We're going to be working, hopefully, in tandem with a few of the other perks to try and get downs quick enough and find survivors quick enough to get those downs. But Dead Man's Switch is going to help us by blocking the gens after we hook somebody for 30 seconds. And with Ultimate Weapon, we can not only find survivors when they scream after opening a locker, but we can also get people to stop working on gens and proc Dead Man's Switch with this perk as well. And then Eruption, which is a perk that activates when you kick a generator, and when you down a survivor, that generator that you kicked explodes, and any survivors working on that generator at the time will scream and reveal their aura as well. And then Overcharge, which will help us not only keep survivors from coming back to work on those generators, but also it increases the regression rate to 130% of normal speed over that next 30-second period. So all of this in combination with going to Grave of Glenville, we're going to be using the Demogorgon's portals to create a web, if you will. A web of portals. We're going to be using the Demogorgon's portals to give us information on all of the generators that are closest to us and make sure that we can lock down those 3 gens that are going to be the last ones remaining. So we're going to get into a couple games here, and we are going to find out today if 3 genning is still viable. Okay, that's a classic setup. We'll go ahead and claim our 3 gen here. I'll go to the furthest gen first. Oh, actually, I may actually go over here, because these gens are significantly closer together, and I can keep that gen out in the open over there for kind of like an auxiliary in case shit hits the fan. This portal here can defend both of these gens, which is really nice. And there's somebody already here on the gallows. Let's see if we can get a hit here. However, I would... Oh, he's not going in a good spot at all. Steve is really messing up here. I can break this pallet on the other side, and he's going to be left with no options. However, he's just going to go down pretty early there. Alright, so as you all may already know, hey Ada, she thinks I don't see her. What is going on? This is an interesting game. Close, no cigar. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, lost a lot of ground there, didn't we? You know, this is interesting. This is definitely an interesting development. Usually these 3 gen builds don't actually go this well in the beginning. I could end the game on these guys, but I kind of want to see if this is really still possible. I could force Steve into second stage here. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't lose our 3 gen. So I'm going to open this portal here. I think that was somebody that I saw on the right there. I'm not too sure. Maybe not. Could have been a cactus. Let's go harass this hook here. Dwight, guys. I'll go ahead and take a hit on you, Dwight. Come on. Ooh, good fake. Or good dodge, really. Yeah, it's too bad. Alright then. I'll come back. Somebody's on that generator. Go ahead and put Eruption on this gen. So there's something really interesting. In the patch notes, Behavior detailed a few perks that were affected in this new update. Oh, Steve. And Eruption is not one of those. They list, I have it pulled up right now: Ruin, Surge, Oppression, Scourge Hook, Pain Residence, and Overcharge. So I'm using Overcharge, but the thing about this is Shaq, but he's gonna fake. Oh, actually, yeah. I'll get a hit here. Tries a corner tech there. Somebody's going for this save. I saw these scratch marks. Was that his? Maybe. Oh, wait. Guys, these survivors are not that low prestige. I don't know what's going on at the moment. But, those few perks that I listed... Steve, you gotta go somewhere. You're about to throw the game for your team. They count as regression events, and the update in this patch is that you can only have up to 8 regression events per generator. Anything past that, the generator will no longer regress, and you can no longer cause a regression event on that generator. Now, I'm curious to know... Oh no, they got our gens on the other side of the map. I'm very curious to know... Do they know? Yes, but Ada, that was a conspicuous action. You fucked up. Oh, wow. I actually kind of fumbled that. Where'd she go? I do want this pallet. Oh no. She was so cocky. What are you doing? Man, right now everybody's running flashlights, but they're just being super altruistic, and I love it. I love it so much. Let's go ahead and hook Dwight up here. I'm gonna do a quick gen check and pick up Ada. Okay. I gotta listen out, because she may have moved. This person wants a flashy save. Interesting. She's over there. Let's see if she gets it. Not even close. Didn't even try. Those few perks seem to count as regression events, and they name dropped those perks because they said perks affected, and listed those perks. Well, I'm really wondering if Eruption, which causes a gen to begin regressing, actually counts. Because they may have forgotten that. They may have forgotten that Eruption is like a key part in a great 3-gen build. And that's what I'm using in mine right now. Though of course, it seems like old-fashioned pressure is going to have these survivors in their careers. I could end that chase, but I don't really want to. I really want to find out, is 3-genning still possible in Dead by Daylight? Because that was their solution. And I don't think it's over, guys. I think we still have a lot of work to do when it comes to stopping 3-genning. And obviously, I have a 4-gen right now on one of the worst maps for it, in survivor terms, anyway. This is a great killer map because it's so small. I'll probably get a hit here. He'll probably try to fake this pallet once or twice. Let's see what he does here. Yep, what I say. Nothing yet, nothing yet. I'm waiting for these guys to come in. Another great perk when it comes to a 3-gen build is save the best for last, because it can really help you end those chases when you first initiate, and that can be really difficult sometimes. That's what is going on. I really don't. I mean, I don't have to chase this. I can be all over the map right now. Oh my god, Steve. Ah, here we go. I may actually... Just a hit. Oh, he's really not going anywhere. They were doing the portals. See, that's something with Demogorgon, is that survivors are a little bit inclined to do the portals instead of actually working on the gens. I'll go ahead and put this one. And there's somebody on this generator. Once again, they were doing the portal, not the generator. Does he see me? I'm not sure. He does now, anyway. He should now. Steve is, oh, actually, you're in a bad spot. Am I stupid? He's gonna pull this. Oh, he's got the pallet. Wow, he should have used it there. Let's see if I get him here. I don't think you get too far here, Dwight. Ooh, interesting. Definitely don't get too far here now. There's not a pallet here. And that's a window. He'll fake it. Let's see if I can get hit on these girls. Nice. And they stopped doing the portal, so they have to come back for that. Flashy save. Who wants it? Guys. Oh. What in the world, guys? These survivors are not so competent as they may have thought. Which brings me to another subject. Guys, stop dodging P100 lobbies. Survivors are all equally stupid until proven otherwise. So please, don't be afraid. In fact, challenge yourself when you're in a killer lobby. When you're trying to get better at the game, you're not going to get better playing against P whatever survivors that aren't going to challenge you, you know? It feels like a competitive game, even though it's by nature not an extremely competitive game per se. But wow, guys, I don't even think we got close to hitting the limit on these generators. We got a lot of early hooks, and they just okay, that looks like it's actually on the generator. I'm gonna take the portal next to it so they don't know I'm coming. Oh, they hopped off anyway. Dead Man's Switch is proving to be a pretty valuable perk in this build. What a lag, man. Wow, she's lagging. Oh my god. She wasn't looking behind her, but I'm not sure she could have reacted anyway. I'll try to hook her a little bit closer to my 3-gen. 4-gen, actually. And that's something pretty neat with Demogorgon as well. The add-on, Use Guts, allows me to have an extra portal. And you'll see that I have one extra portal right now. And Steve as well. That add-on is probably one of Demogorgon's best because you need that extra portal sometimes to, first of all, portal up all of your 3-gens, and sometimes a 4th one, but also get from the other side of the map when you need to finish a chase. The Dead Man's Switch ends up just soon enough, and you'll see these spikes now. This is indicating that it's getting to be closer to completely blocked. Like I said, 8 regression events is the magic number for generators to stop being able to be regressed by the killer. But I'm going to try to end this game pretty quickly, and maybe I will try this again with a little bit more competitive team. We'll see. I'm just now realizing that I never even used ultimate weapon. I really didn't need to. I always knew where they were. Let's try this again. And see what I mean? These were not, you know, lower prestige survivors, especially Dwight. And I could kind of tell that he was a little bit more competitive than the others. But when you outposition survivors, there's not much they can do as long as you don't live. So just keep that in mind when you're going into your killer games. We're back. You guys know the drill. We instantly go check out our 3-gen. And this is the more typical 3-gen that we might be used to on Dead Dog Saloon. The other game that we just had was a very fortunate setup. However, we're not as lucky this game. I'll go ahead and put another portal to get back here in the coming future, but you will see very soon the web that we're going to be creating. Don't forget to use your shred for mobility. Go ahead and set our portals down, and then we'll start opening up our portals. So right now, I don't think we're going to need any extra portals at this moment placed. It will be nice to have something possibly closer to the shack to catch survivors on this generator off guard, but I'm not going to worry about that at this moment. I am going to worry about opening up my portals, however. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here's somebody. Somebody at the shack too. Let's go ahead and get as many pallets out as possible. Okay, and this girl wants to go into the shack. Let's see how far she gets. She gets here. Take that pallet too. There's a lot of pallets in this lane. Wow. Alright, I will leave now, because there's 2 people up at the gallows. Let's go check that out. Does this girl know? She does now. Oh, hello, Nick. He's running towards the shack. I can't leave this generator, however. We're going to go ahead and place Eruption and Overcharge on that gen when we get the chance. I want that pallet. Thank you. Let's see where he gets to. Oh, he stays. Okay. Let's see if I can open this shred. Very nice. That would happen even faster with the Barb's glasses. No flashy save on my back. Alright, this is good. Gen check. Nothing else. We're gonna go back up here. Replace this. I'm gonna try it on this side. Never mind, I'm gonna put it here. And now I'm gonna try to fake him out, make him think that I'm leaving. So they also removed gen tapping, which is a wonderful thing. You can also detect survivors underneath your portals. She stays at the shack. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, I may have been able to get that. I fake her out here. I'll get it down. And that's a save, and Eruption strikes. Let's see where these guys go. I'm gonna try to cut this girl off. I can slug a little bit right now. Oh, that's interesting. Where do you go now? No pallet. Wait, yes, there is a pallet. Slow ball allowed me to do that. I'm not gonna stay on this. I am gonna get this down though. Wait a second, we're gonna get this flashy save. Alright, this could be interesting. She's on this pallet. Oh, but nobody came. And nobody was there. And nobody on gens at the moment. So that's good news. I'll go ahead and activate Ultimate Weapon to try and get an idea of where our people are. Because everybody's injured. I have a pretty good idea. We're down to 1 generator, but that's alright. There's everyone. Alright, I'm gonna try to chase this way. Ooh, just barely missed him. I'll chase back towards the hook if I can. Nobody on yet. That's an interesting choice. Let's fake going this way. And this is second hook for Quentin. Hopefully no flashy save here. Very nice. Now, can I get to this hook? I can. I absolutely can. That's not a good idea. You don't wanna stick around, I promise you. Promise you that. Still not on gens. Let's try to cut our friends off here. And when I get my ultimate weapon back, I'll go ahead and use that. Alright. Let's cut him off. Honestly, I don't really want to be taking a chase here, but I'll go ahead and open it up just for future reference. And there's the save. I think this girl is also going to go down. I'll try to cut him off. This is a shack. Oh man, that pole ruins me so often. Do they want to stay? No. I'm gonna try to get her to lose ground here. That's not gonna happen. They're healing, so I know I can go this far. Oh, now I can't though. So they got in a much safer position. And looks like Nick is going towards the back there. I was listening out for her. It's okay, this pallet's pretty annoying in general. So she's actually chasing me towards Nick here. And there's a few pallets that I also want to get rid of on this side of the map. Because again, this is where my 3-gen is. And I might be able to get it down here. Let's see if I can make him think. Oh, sorry, where did you go? Okay, sure. Whatever, we'll go ahead and place Eruption on this generator. Now remember, if the patch notes read correctly, the Eruption proc does not count as an Eruption or a regression event. Yeah, stand the power. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's on my left. He's running to nowhere. I actually didn't get Eruption to proc just then. Maybe it was at its lowest progress point. I will, however, get Dead Man's Switch to proc. I think I heard a heartbeat. I did. There's a couple people trying to get this gen done. Go ahead and hop off for me. Hey, friend. And Steve's going to try to go for the save. I'm going to keep that from happening. Wait, that's Quinn, actually. And he's on dead hook, so keep that in mind. This person is in big, deep shit. Now, I could keep chasing this. And I'm actually going to think about it. Nope, but there's people doing portals over here. Now, this person is in a dead end. Yep, she doesn't get a lot of ground here. I'll just break on this side. And she has nowhere to go. Wait for the dead heart. I'm not even sure at this point. As you can see, when you have generators that are this close together, it's really difficult not to get a lot of pressure going. Because especially when you have the hook and all of your generators in one place, these survivors are forced to just be in your web of portals at all times when you're playing as Demogorgon, and other killers as well. But Demogorgon especially, because I always have information on portals, and that is probably one of the best parts about this killer. I could get 2 downs here. Yeah. Big Eruption there. There's 2 flashlights in this lobby, so I keep thinking about it, but they're not making a great effort to really shine it in my face. We'll go ahead and stop Nick from getting this save, or at least harass him. Oh wow, dead hard. That actually worked out in your favor. Let's see what you do here. I'm gonna force you to go this way. Actually, he just gets out of dodge. Pretty smart. Pretty smart indeed. So let's get a better idea of where all our people are again. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I can safely chase in this direction. Let's see, if I can find Quentin, I'll chase him. Alright, I'll take this. Oh, okay. That's not gonna work out. Do a quick gen check. There are people on the gallows right now. That is the gen with the most progress, so let's worry about that a little bit. Get there as soon as possible. And now they have to get off. She's injured. Oh, that's balanced landing. That's pretty good for them, actually. You don't say. You're also injured. Yes. That was a dead hard too, but actually I'm glad I didn't hit it. Go ahead and hook her up. And then we will re-hit my gens. Ah, it's our first kill as well. I haven't even been counting hooks. Not too much progress on this one. And you can see, it's getting ready to stop us from regressing any further. And this gen actually has a good little bit of progress as well. Alright, I think this person right here doesn't know that we're moving up here. No, he did not. It's hard to react to. Quentin went into the shack. Hey Quentin, go ahead and drop down for me. Oh no, guys. What is going on? This pallet is gone. You can hold those angles pretty well, Demo. And Nick is injured here, and he doesn't have balanced landing, so something bad is about to happen. Where now? Dead hard, maybe? Double eruption, that's big. Go ahead and hook him up. Right next to the generator with the most progress. No progress and regressing here. The girl is on the steps. Where did she go now? I generally don't like opening this door here. Wait, what? Oh wow, you held that. I generally don't like opening that breakable wall in the shack because as a ranged killer, you have an advantage over survivors playing shack the way that it was meant to be played. Dance for me. And Quentin, the first person to be dead on hook, is going to be the last person to get killed in the lobby. Right about now, they should be rescuing. Unless he's healing. Did I just hear slight Quentin whispers? Maybe not, but They're definitely over here. Let's find Clinton. Okay. And I think I'll get you here. Okay, so what have we learned today? 3 gens are not fixed in Dead by Daylight. If their killer is oppressive enough, let's say Nurse, Spirit, Demogorgon, then you'll be having a pretty hard time getting by any 3 gens. And see, as you'll notice, it's getting really close, but I killed all survivors by the time the generator was going to block, so 8 regression events is a lot. However, I think if it was less, there might actually be a genuine problem. Oh, do you see that? I think that means that generator is completely blocked up now. That's interesting. It's still regressing. I wonder. I think that means that I can't do it anymore. That must have been number 8. The thing is, they did not mention Eruption. They did not name drop Eruption in the patch notes. But I'll find out a little bit more about that. And again, not completely, terrible survivors. They actually were pretty good in certain spots. It was a pretty killer-sided map, in all fairness. And they were playing pretty altruistic, which I took advantage of. But yeah, if you want to see more Dead by Daylight content and me experimenting with a few of the Dead by Daylight game mechanics, especially the ones that they just came out with, please subscribe, like, comment, the whole 9 yards. I'll see you in the next video.